Bachmann Trains has introduced the Thomas the Tank train set, which includes Thomas and two passenger cars, Clarabelle and Annie. The box is well packed, and I'll have to give 2 thumbs up to Bachmann for the box. Yep, the box. This is a set that's going to go to consumers that may not know about large-scale trains, and the box explains everything that they would need to know about what's in the box as well as the features. You can see that's an official Thomas the Tank train set, and the information provided shows the features of each of the individual items in the box. If this was stacked on a shelf, no salesman would be necessary, and the consumer would be able to determine exactly what's in the box and how much fun it just might be to have one. It's a face everybody loves, Thomas the Tank Engine, and kids love him most of all. Thomas will be available separately, but in this set you get Thomas as well as Clarabelle and Annie. Bachmann has done a great job at reproducing Thomas exactly the way he should be, with the right color blue, with the right lines, and most importantly, the right number. Thomas is a little over 16 inches, almost 17 inches from coupler to coupler. He's about 5 inches in width, and he's almost about 7 inches tall. He weighs almost 3 pounds. The detail is excellent. The coal load looks real, even for a toy train. But Thomas really isn't a toy train, because in a lot of kids' minds, Thomas is real. And this rendition of Thomas looks real to me. Although there are no characters included with the set, the top of Thomas comes off in case Sir Topham Hatt would like to take a ride. The 2 cars are Clarabelle and Annie. They're the same but different because they're 2 different cars, each having a different expression, and kids know which one is which. For us adults, fortunately, one's labeled Clarabelle and the other's labeled Annie. The cars are very well done. The body casting of these coaches is highly detailed, clean and crisp, and the windows are glazed. The coaches are a little over 18 inches long from coupler to coupler. They're about 4 inches wide and about 5 3/4 inches from the railhead to the top of the roof, and they each weigh about 2 pounds. Both of the roofs come off. They're not attached at all, and inside you'll either find an opportunity to add some detail, or for kids, a great place to give a ride to your favorite little characters. These roofs are not attached, so be careful when carrying the unit, because if you turn it upside down, the roof will fall off. The coaches have single-axle suspension castings, and the metal spoked wheels are well done. The wheels on both cars ran true with no wobble and were concentric on the axles. The heavy metal wheels rolled well with little friction. We got Thomas hooked up to the track and started him off at a slow speed, and found out that he started very slowly and very smoothly. We increased the throttle to 50. The throttle goes from 0 to 100. When we set it on 50, Thomas was going pretty fast. So kids might just have a lot of fun taking Thomas up to 100. One neat feature of Thomas the Tank Engine from Bachmann Trains is that the eyes go back and forth. We took Thomas and brought him up to about 50 again and found that his eyes didn't jitterbug. The design is excellent, and kept his eyes just looking back and forth, as if scanning the rails for a problem. If you want to know more about what's inside Thomas, come to lsol.com. Members have access to our exclusive Outside In series of articles where we actually take apart Thomas so that you can look inside to see how the eyes move and how the motors work the wheels. Available only at lsol.com. Let's take a look at some of the things that are in the box. There's a DVD that you can watch on your TV that explains the set. There's some curved track. There's 2 pieces of straight track in the bottom left corner. Don't miss those. In the top, there's 4 pieces that make up your power supply, and there's a bag of black parts. These black parts are used for replacing your couplers in case you want to use knuckle couplers. There's also some replacement hook and loop couplers, and there's some devices that are used to attach the track together. You get curved track and straight track. You get 12 pieces of curved track and 2 pieces of straight track, which will make an oval that you would run the train on. The track is easy to snap together, and you use the plastic piece to snap the track so that it stays together. Make sure you notice that there are shorter ones and longer ones, because if you don't, you'll be in trouble later when you try to attach the straights and the curves, and you might have to force it, so read the directions carefully. There's 4 parts that make up the power supply. There's a connector, a cable, the controller, and the actual power unit itself. This connector goes onto the track, and it's very easy to snap on. You just push up on one side, press it against the track, and it snaps right in. So you end up with a connection on one side and the other, and a place for your cable. The cable plugs in to the track, and the other end plugs into the controller. There's only one place to plug it in, so it makes it simple. And once you've plugged that in, then you would plug in the power supply, first to the controller, and then to a standard wall jack. There is a DVD that you can watch on your TV that will go into detail about your set. Make sure you take the time to read the manual. There's a lot of useful information that'll help you get your train running faster. Included is a warranty information sheet, an information sheet about changing your couplers, an exploded diagram of Thomas, as well as a checkoff list of all the parts that are in there, and a warranty card. Make sure you send that in. Bachmann Trains was able to get our Thomas the Tank engine set to us before Christmas. We had just finished putting up the tree and we're trying to decide which engine we were going to run this year. Well, it's obvious. It's going to be Thomas the Tank engine. But maybe it might be Percy. Well, whichever one it is, we know that we'll have a reliable engine running around our tree this year. And when friends stopped by, they walked in and the first thing they said is, "Wow, that sure is a big Thomas the Tank engine."